what transgenetic adaptive behavior is those people that came before us had to learn how to survive. And there are certain things that they had to do over and over and over again, and they had results. Now, what we know is that just like Darwinian genetics, which is 5 fingers and 5 toes and 2 ears and so forth and so on, we also have adaptive learning behaviors that are transferred from one generation to the next. We know what happened during the Jewish Holocaust. We know what happened with Vietnam vets returning from the wars. It happened to us for 200 years. So we should know more than anybody what kind of problems, what kind of syndromes, what kind of emotional difficulties that this would cause. If you look at the rates of abortion, starting in the 1930s when Planned Parenthood, or as my wife calls it, Planned Parenthood, abortion clinics were set up in black neighborhoods. And today, we've estimated 40 million African American babies have been aborted from 1930s to today, generally. Okay? We're at 12.9, 13% of the population. That's about 40 million people, excuse me. Can you imagine where we would be if those babies hadn't have died? I mean, we already have, the highest rates of infant mortality. We don't have to add to it. That's a problem, but nobody talks about it. You don't hear about it. We're trying to pretend that it doesn't apply to us. These seats should be full. Okay? It should be packed. But I was talking to a gentleman in the audience during the intermission, and you've got the shotgun house. Remember the shotgun houses? They used to have. Well, when the one on the end is being attacked and on fire, the others, the doors close, the windows come, the blinds come down, and they say, well, if they make it through the night, we'll go over and help them tomorrow. If we go out there now, we won't make it till tomorrow. Okay? That's survival. And we still do that today. Okay? It's not that we don't see Carolyn. We've got the wall has gone up, the block has gone up, because we know we're next. If I don't see it, it's not happening. But we can't afford to do that anymore.
Yes, Dr. James.
We can't afford to do it anymore. I gave a lecture at the Federal Building the other day. It's called the Millennium of Change. We're only in the 3rd millennium. From Christ to now is 3 millennium, not a whole lot. We have a lot of work to do. Okay, the environment that our forefathers that were brought here were fostered in is not the environment we have today. We have tools today that we didn't have then. We have the ability to speak today. We didn't have that then. Grassroots is where it starts. If the professionals won't help us, we will help ourselves.
Yes.
But we have to work together first.
Yes.
True.
It's also a numbers game. In 2000, there were only, the black population was 3.5%. In 2008, it rose to 4.3%. Now, I'm expecting it's going to be somewhere between 5 and 6% when the 2010 census starts. Why haven't the laws in this state changed? Because there's no reason to. Now there's a reason. Make yourselves heard, get involved, and let's help each other. Alaskan Communities for Justice. That is the place to start. It's a wonderful, wonderful name because it says communities. It doesn't matter which community you're from because justice is for everyone,
yes.
not just us.
Yes,
right.
awesome.